5 days left of winter break. The last winter break. Boy, howdy, is it hard to slow down. Oh. So I know I need to control my thoughts. Like, when I'm freaking out now, I'm actually stopping enough to have the thought that, like, Mick, you can calm down, you need to calm down. Take the time now to control your thoughts. Which is like huge progress. But that doesn't mean I completely ace the whole process of calming myself down, actually. Prime example, I got home from the figure drawing class I do at the museum. I'll talk about that. And I open up into this conversation with my sister. A conversation I shouldn't have opened up in the first place. But it's about... She has been using a nice display that we have to work on her schoolwork because when her last laptop broke, she needed to use that along with the one desktop CPU we had in the garage. Okay. Now her laptop's fixed. I would like to use the display in the computer and everything, and she wants to use it too. And it was one of those things where it's like, why even open this conversation? I have a vlog I need to record, one that I probably would have had the time to edit more were I not to get into that in the first place. And I talked to her for like a half hour about it, and I get to my room and I'm just like, shit, I just wasted so much time. And then comes the process of like, right then I'm like, I can't waste more time thinking about this, but that doesn't mean I have it, because there's still the visceral feeling of me of being off balance when I'm like that, and it's so hard to center myself. It's the same sort of off balanceness I get when I'm not going to YouTube where I usually would, or I'm not listening to a podcast while I'm doing another activity and I'm just focused on it. You know, I'm not listening to a podcast while driving, which is good, but it also has this off balance in me, and it blows my mind. But there's gonna have to be a grind out of, not really a grind out of, but a grind to gain the skill of calming myself down. Okay, highlights. With my grandpa and my grandma, we went to this Indian exhibition. Basically, there was a bunch of Indian artwork and Indian sculptures, and it was really interesting stuff. And what I found out about halfway through is everything in that gallery was created by one guy. And I found that out when he came in. And the gallery is beautiful, but seeing him was the saddest thing. This man couldn't talk, couldn't feed himself, was rolled in a wheelchair. And it was so sad. He made so much beautiful art, and there were these photos of him around young and in the military, and he was the senior class president, but it was sad and beautiful. Last thing, at the Nevada Museum of Art today, I drew, I failed, that's okay. I kind of had this realization, I stress out when I feel like I'm failing the wrong way. Like I know failure is an important part of learning and all that, but not when I fail, because I fail the wrong way, which is bad mentality. But today is the first day that I've been able to vocalize that, so I'm beating it. I'm going to. Anyways, also, friend Eric is there, acquaintance-ish, but I was talking with him, we're both doing this class, right, and I'm just like, hey man, you want to hang out sometime, I don't know, get a drink, go somewhere, and that doesn't sound like much, but I've started to do that, and I have to thank the boy Luis, because before he invited me to Chick-fil-A like a month ago, I just didn't, I couldn't comprehend that as a thing. Like if you want to get to know someone better, you kind of know them, ask them to go out and do something with you. Like that was just something completely out of my sphere. Like it seems so obvious now, and it's worked, and I'm so happy because I want to hang out with more people. But well, that's great. I need sleep. Got stuff. Whoop de whoop. Got to tackle the college essays, everything tomorrow.